Hello and welcome to Sarah's Spot. Today we're talking about the sellers and the seller series. We're on week 3. So we've already talked about getting your house ready for the market, and we've already talked about just preparing, finding an agent in that pre-listing appointment that you've had. So now we're going to talk about what happens while you're on the market. A lot of people are a little daunted by it, but life can go on as normal. So 3 pointers. Number 1 is always try to have the house show ready as best you can. It's always the concept of you think you're going out just running to the grocery store and grabbing bread or something, and you haven't put yourself together, you're disheveled, and you're hoping that you're not going to see anybody, but then you run into like your aunt or somebody, your neighbor, and somebody you know, and you're embarrassed because you're not put together. So it's the same concept for your house. Just try to get in the habit of every morning clearing off the countertops, putting your dishes in the dishwasher out of sight. Wipe things down, make sure that there's clean surfaces and decluttered from the night before. Make the beds, put down the toilet seats, that sort of thing. Close the shower curtains, and open the blinds. Make sure there's natural light coming in, keep the lights on, that sort of thing. So that you always have your best foot forward when you get that call, because you never know when a buyer's agent is going to call and say they want to show it. You want to be ready during the day, so when you leave for work, whatever, it's not a stress for you to run back to the house and get ready. Tip number 2 is realize that sometimes the first offer that you get is going to be your strongest. And a lot of people fear that if they go with the first offer, that they're going to miss out on potential others. Now, if your house has had enough exposure on the market, a bunch of eyeballs are going to be on it, and the one offer that you do get is usually your strongest person, the person that wants it the most. So I say, look at all the terms, talk it over with your agent. Don't be afraid to go with that first offer, because if you end up waiting and discouraging those buyers and nothing else comes in, then you've lost everybody. So that would be, don't feel afraid to go with the first offer, because it might be your strongest. And tip number 3 would be try not to get super anxious. Your house will sell at the right time and at the right price, and as much as you can, try to enjoy the new habit of getting tidy and clean in the house and for yourself, and let your agent do the work for you. That's why you hired us. That's why you have an agent that's going to be working for you. Make sure that they're communicating weekly. I always do. I always give weekly updates on what actions I've taken during that week and what activity we've gotten on the house. So I hope you've learned something and enjoyed this week of Sarah's Spot for the Seller series. Take care. See you later.